Hello everybody, very warm welcome to Vedantu JEE English channel. This is me, your master teacher Nobomita Bhattacharjee, and today I am here to answer or maybe discuss with you, because I don't really know the answer exactly. We cannot really predict. I'm not an astrologer. Yes, I'm just a teacher, and I can only look at the pattern and just maybe slightly discuss or think or predict with you all that will JEE 2024 exam be tougher than ever. So for that reason, what we will have to do is we will have to check the data of the past few years. Yes, for the past 5 years, maybe if we check it out, then maybe we will have a slight bit of idea about the exam. Yes. So let's take a look at what exactly has been happening with JEE for the last 5 or 6 years. Yes, is it going to be hard? Is it going to be easy? That is one question that almost every student right now has been asking. Every student in the inbox have been asking. Every student in the comment section have been asking. That's what I have seen, which is why I thought that we should probably have a session and answer these questions. Okay. Now, if we look at the trend, right, the number of students who appeared in JEE for the last 5 or 6 years, if you see, in 2018, right, in the year 2018, we have seen that 11,48,000 students were applied for JEE. But do you know that not every student who applies for it also sits for it, right? Not every student who has applied for it, they actually appear for the exam. So yes, obviously there is a little difference between the number of students who applied for it and number of students who appeared for it. About 10.43 lakh students appeared for it. Yes. In the year 2019, this number was the highest. Yes. The number of applicant was the all-time highest. 12,37,000 students appeared or applied for the exam, but 11,47,000 students appeared for it. And that was also obviously the all-time high of JEE. This is the all-time highest number of students who appeared for JEE, and the year was 2019. 2020, we saw that about 11.74 lakh students applied for it and 10.23 lakh students appeared for it. Yes. And then 2020 was when, COVID had hit. So you see that 2021, 2022, there had been a steady decrease in the number of students who applied for JEE and number of students who appeared for JEE. However, 2020-23 once again saw that 11,62,000. This number is more than the 2018. So maybe there is quite a possibility that 2024 will have the highest number of kids appearing for JEE. Yes, it is. There is a possibility, because we have already reached the 2018, the pre-COVID era number. We have reached that already. Yes, we have reached that already. You can see that the all-time down was 9,05,590. These many students had appeared in the year 2020-22, because during COVID, many students went crazy. They did not know what really needs to be done, what really does not need to be done. However, of course, that was the time when online education came into picture. Many platforms like Vedantu, even in Vedantu, we had seen a huge rise in the number of students who came in for JEE coaching. And that is why in JEE, the number of students who cleared JEE Advanced from Vedantu was also all-time high, because students started to shift from offline coaching to online coaching. Obviously, you can't go out, right? During COVID, you were not allowed to go out. There was nationwide lockdown, and not just once, twice, thrice. Yes, nationwide lockdown happened quite a few number of times, which is why students opted for online. Now, before COVID era, obviously, none of the students believed that you can study from online and get the ranking. In fact, to be very honest, when we spoke with Prakhar, who was AIR 21, the highest from Vedantu, yes, the highest top ranker from Vedantu, AIR 21, he himself told me that I did not ever think that I will be getting a rank from JEE. But then when he came to Vedantu, when he saw that how much the teachers help him, how much practice he is getting, how many tests he is able to give, that's when he realized that no, from online also you can get a rank. And that is why you see that many ranks actually came up from the online coaching centers, which actually used to be offline coaching centers previously, right? It was the offline coaching centers who used to, like a factory, they used to, produce ranks, but that shifted a little bit towards the online. Yes. Now, what we have seen, I have told you, right? The total number of applicants has been on a steady rise. Yes, since the last year we did see a spike in the number of students who applied and the number of students who appeared. Now, tell me something. Do you guys know that the number of students who dropped out this year, they were getting, right, all that float, freeze and all of these options that you get during the counseling? So many students during the counseling, they dropped out because they were not getting the branch that they wanted. Because very recently there was a news like this, where JOSA Counseling 2023, IIT Bombay and many other top IITs, NITs, they said that they are going to discontinue the branch upgrade option for students. Why? Because many students, obviously many students, they want to opt for IIT Bombay CSE, right? Yes, IIT Bombay CSE is of course considered the creme de la creme of all the IITs and all the branches. So many students, they are aiming for IIT Bombay CSE, IIT Bombay CSE or any other IITs, but CSE is the trend that has been going around in the country. And of course, computer science, engineering, things are being done with AI, things are being done with many other tools. So obviously everybody wants to get into the CSE branch. Now what actually happened is that students, they appeared for the exam, they got good ranking also, but somehow they used to think that even if I'm not getting CSE, let me take another branch, maybe in 1 year I will go ahead and I will change my branch, which was allowed, right? It was allowed in the beginning, in the previous days, it was allowed in IITs. However, what happened was, after you have cleared JEE, now many students, what they do is they go to the college and they think that this is the time to enjoy, this is the time to rejoice. But guess what? There are always certain things in life that just does not go the way you want, right? There are always these things. There is always something that just does not go the way you want. Yes? And after you go to college, of course, clearing JEE, going to IIT, clearing JEE Advanced and getting the top rank and getting into IITs are all a different story. But now that you are inside the college, there is exposure, yes, and you just feel like a heavy burden from your shoulder has been left, because shoulder has been lifted up because you have covered JEE Advanced, you have got the rank, you have done everything that you could in your life. So you really feel like going to the city, having a little fun, going to the restaurants and having a little fun. You go into many sort of different clubs and you want to basically explore the things that you like. And that's when the first year of the college maybe does not work the way you want it. Like I said, there is always something that messes up with things, right? So when all of these things happened and you did not get the right amount of right amount of CGPA, right amount of marks, right amount of percentage in your in your IIT exam, in your college IIT college exam, right? So what happens is that you are not allowed to change the branch. And then what happens? Many students, they take a lot of wrong decisions, right? Because students, I mean, come on, yeah. Let's not. I don't even want to blame the students. They don't know. They haven't had the exposure. Poor chaps, they have just been to college. They are still teenagers. They don't know that life can change. And even without JEE, even without IIT, it doesn't really matter. It's just how society sees that IIT. No doubt, even I am a teacher and I had been to IIT too. But you know, that's not it. That's not what life has. So many students, they take the wrong decisions, right? And when they do that, it's a huge pressure that their parents have to deal with throughout their life, because the parents, they just lost their child, right? Yes. So many a times this had been happened, and that is why the decision of branch upgradation has been stopped by the IITs, the NITs and the GFTIs, right? So that means that this year, the 2020-22 year, we saw that many students, what they have done is, they were not getting the right branch that they wanted, right? Like many students are very adamant or very determined, not adamant, determined is the right word, right? They are determined that they wanted this particular branch. Let's just say that I am a student and I want mechanical branch, but I was not getting mechanical, I was getting something else, right? So what I did was I dropped. I said that no, I don't want it. I will once again reappear for the exam. I will reappear for the exam next year, and then I will get the branch that I wanted. So that means these are the students who are already very sharp, who are already very intelligent. They have cleared JEE, they have cleared JEE Advanced as well, right? So these students will also be getting added on for this year 2020-24. They will be reappearing for the exam. So you are understanding that we have already reached the pre-COVID era numbers, and now it is a possibility that this year we might just cross the all-time high that was in 2019. It is a possibility. It is a possibility. Now, there is another scenario that I want to bring it, bring it in light, right? Many students, we keep praying, right, that we don't want the exam paper to be tough. We don't want the exam paper to be tough. We want it to be easy. We want it to be easy. But guess what? That is a myth. That is a misconception. Pray to God that actually your exam should be tough. Because if it is tough, and if you have even done 15 questions from each subject or 10 questions from each subject, there is a chance that you might get into it, because if it is a tough paper, cutoff will be less. If it is an easier paper, cutoff will be more. Yes. So that means that even if many number of students are appearing, and if you are not concrete with every concept, you are not concrete, you are not sure about the answer, you might lose marks. You might lose marks. So pray to God every single day that your paper should be tough. Study every possible concept that you know the best, okay? See, I always tell the students that there should be a 60-40% ratio. 60% you must study thoroughly. Make sure that you don't miss out on any of the question. And for that matter is inorganic chemistry so important. Once you are done with inorganic chemistry, it is a very scoring part of your paper. You can easily get the rank that you want. So to do inorganic chemistry, you will be able to cover 60% of chemistry. You will be able to cover 30% of chemistry just by inorganic, and then you can do some bits and pieces of organic and some bits and pieces of physical, and you will be sorted, right? For chemistry at least, right? Yeah. Now moving on from here, what will happen is if you cover 60% thoroughly, which are the highest weightage, you are sorted. 40% you must glance through, 40% you must just cover, right? You must just know everything. You must just cover it, that by chance there is an easy question, you can attempt it and you can get the 4 marks. Making sense, everybody? What I'm saying is, yeah. So what I need you to do is just have this pattern in your mind. Just have this pattern in your mind. So during 2019, we saw that physics was very difficult. Yeah. Chemistry was easy and mathematics was medium, right? In 2020, we saw that physics was medium, chemistry was still easy, mathematics moderate to difficult. 2021 was again easy, medium, moderate, difficult. 2022 medium, moderate to difficult, and mathematics was moderate to difficult. 2023 easy and moderate to difficult. So what I'm basically trying to say here is, you might not be looking at the pattern right because everything looks very haphazard or chaotic. But let me tell you, for mathematics, there has not been a single time when you got an easy paper. Maths has never been that paper that you read the question, tick, read the question, tick. No, that has not been the case for mathematics ever. So that means that mathematics will require more practice, of course. Yeah. It might not be very scoring for some students. Yeah, of course, I understand that some of you might be really intelligent, some of you have really high IQ and you will be able to deal with it. But I'm talking in general. In general, majority of the students are scared of mathematics. Even I was, right? Even I was. So mathematics, we have seen that it is a moderate to difficult level every time, every year almost. So keeping that pattern in your head, you must prepare your mindset and you must practice that way, so that mathematics is absolutely done for you, okay? Apart from that, if you look at chemistry, there was only one single year, that was 2020-22, when chemistry paper was moderate to difficult, not difficult, moderate to difficult. And most of the time it has been easy or medium. So chemistry has been the most scoring subject for your JEE, and I always suggest my students that start writing the exam with chemistry. Complete chemistry first, then physics, and then mathematics, because chemistry is the easier part of the chapter. You can actually read the question and tick, read the question and tick. You can do that with chemistry, okay? And in fact, in 2020-23 and in 2020-21, we saw that many questions from inorganic especially, they were directly from NCERT. Which is why I have been thinking, and I think I am going to do it. We are going to start with an inorganic series, NCERT line by line. We will do that. We will do that. Yeah, we will do that. So that any and every question that comes from inorganic chemistry from NCERT, we will be able to deal with it. Okay. Now coming to physics. Physics was only difficult during 2019, but rest of the time it has been medium or easy. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is physics might be moderate to difficult, which is why we will have to practice physics a little more. We cannot just give it up altogether, okay? Yes, we cannot just imagine that physics is going to be easy just because we are seeing that 2 years it has been easy, 2 years it has been medium, so 1 year it has been difficult, so there is no chance that it can be difficult. It can be difficult, but moderate to difficult is where our preparation has to lie in, so that we can cover these chapters, okay? All right, yes. So if now, even if the number of students are on rise, you know the right pattern, you know how to appear for it, you have to make your own strategy and then attempt it, and mark my words guys, you will be able to do it. Yes, all of these are tough, hard, easy, all of this is just mindset, okay? Just mindset. If you are able to wake up every day, follow your routine, there is no one who can stop you. And your routine cannot change every day, my dear students. Your routine has to be stagnant. Yes, because if you are changing your routine according to the people around you, then there is no way you will be able to clear IIT JEE, because there will be days when you will think that I'll do it tomorrow. Laid back attitude, right? That laid back attitude will be the potential that will keep building up and only before the January attempt is when it will release, and you will think that, oh my God, I did not do anything. So please do not have that laid back attitude, and please do not change your timetable according to the external conditions. Your timetable has to be made by you and strictly followed by you. That's the only way you can clear JEE. And practice every single day. You can learn one chapter each day, but practice is a must for every day. There is no other ways but to solve PYQs and MCQs and all the mock papers. These are the only strategies that you will find on internet. How much ever people talk about it, these are the only strategy, okay? With this note, everybody, this is Vedantu JEE English channel. I hope that you liked the video. If you did, do not forget to share it with your friends. Don't forget to like the video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel, because this channel not only deals with JEE English, but it also deals with MSET, BIT, EEE, BITSET and all of these exams, absolutely all in English, no other language. Yes. So thank you so much for being here. If you want to stay connected with me beyond the classroom, then this is my Instagram handle. And I think I'll see you very soon. All the very best till then. Bye-bye.